Outside, thundering and the lightning. It's been like this all day. Past 2 days, really. Sheesh. Well, we needed it. I needed it. It's been like a really good situation still. Kind of time. And I plan to make good use of the time. Well, the one good thing is we haven't lost power. But I am going to plug up just to be sure. What's going on, Andre? Y'all got storms and rain and shit up y'all way? We and it kind of just started. Somebody up there got a stomach that's growling, and I feel that. I feel that. And for everybody, well, yeah, it is. I don't know. Things are just different. I'm gonna pull a card for the paint session tonight. You doing all right over? You doing all right? Where you at? It sucks for them people in town because I know Jazz Fest is going on this weekend. Yellow Warrior, fearlessness, intelligence, questioning, and output. How about it? And what's on the bottom? The moon. The moon. Which is that light drizzles, nothing heavy. Yeah. Okay. Well, isn't tonight the new moon? I mean the full moon, Scorpio. Yeah, happy Taurus season, y'all. Happy Taurus season, Dre. You know, it's time to turn up. Throw them bows. Throw them bows. Well, we finna throw some bows on this artwork. I gotta get some water. For those of y'all who've been tuned into the readings, red has been the color of the season. Yeah, things coming to the surface, things that were hidden. A lot of inheritance energy, I feel. And I think it's a wonderful time for that kind of energy. To have the sun in Taurus and the moon in Scorpio, because it feels like this is a very revealing time. A lot of the masks are falling off, so to speak. Things, people are being seen for who they truly are. And I'm here for it. I kind of don't give a fuck. Because 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? Well, we have she was talking about red. I was like, God damn. Yeah, I don't know. This is as soon as I picked up this brush, it just started raining. I'm not saying I had anything to do with it, but timing is everything. So, good morning, everybody. Have a seat. Smash the like button. Get your coffee, your tea, or your donuts, whatever you do. We got some nice ASMR in the background. All right, let me show y'all what it sounds like out here. Let me show y'all. Listen to this shit. That's what it's doing. We out here. Oh, Justin at the prom, huh? And what lucky female did he take? What lucky females he take? That's what's up. Tell him I said, beignet. I had this feeling I'm gonna look up one day and just see his ass down there at Cafe Du Monde or something. With his grown ass. But definitely congratulations to the young man. Bell the ball. He's taking, you know what I mean? Holy J. Holy fucking J. That's my boy. That's my boy. Tell him I said congratulations. And same to y'all for, you know, getting them through all that. I know it goes fast. You know what I'm saying? It goes fast. Absolutely, you know. I had to kind of stop and pause myself a couple of times the last few days. I've already outlived my father as far as years on the planet. Come Tuesday, you know what I'm saying, that'll be official. When my birthday rolls around. And happy birthday to you as well. Happy belated birthday to you, excuse me. If I'm not mistaken. I'm not mistaken, right? You are early Taurus. What'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you do? What'd you get? What'd you eat? What'd you do? Hope you had fun. The 13th. Okay. Who am I thinking of? Who is the 28th? I know somebody. Oh, I know who that was. I knew who that was. This girl I used to date back in the day. She was Taurus too. She was earlier this in the season. And you got the same birthday as this dude out here. He's on 13 too. So let me give you a gift. You want a birthday reading? We can do it right now. Give you some, show you some love on your birthday. Give you a free reading if you want. It don't even have to be now, but it's a great time. Because of all this water. What's up? You want to do it? We can do it. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get you we'll add your birthday. We'll add your how many cards? How many cards we talking about? We add the numbers of how old you are. How many cards we talking about? Give me a number. Give me a number. Give me a number. Yeah, we can do that for you. Let's see what you got going on. Ask a year. 13 is 4. Okay, we'll do 4. Yeah. We'll get 4 and then we'll clarify. We'll get 4 maybe. We'll get 4 major cards from Fancy. And we'll talk about it while we paint. Oh, that's not bad already. Alright, we'll do 8. We'll do 8 cards for you. And then we'll clarify. That's a good birthday gift right there. Because 4 wasn't kind of just going to cut it. Let's see what we got. Return what? Because everything I'm in possession of, I own. Let's see. 1. Ooh. 2. Goddamn. 3. You're another one. You're another one. that's going through changes. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, it's a perfect night for you. This is a perfect night for you. The background, the environment that I'm in is conducive to everything. It's been coming out a lot. And this card usually doesn't come out for everybody, but it's been coming out in the daily readings. But you got changes. Let me get the Santa Muerte right quick. I'll let you see the card. I'm gonna keep painting and everything. I give the late night viewers a little bit of taste of what we do. I figure everybody be out and doing something anyway. I didn't care. But your first card out is Santa Muerte, sitting next to the veil. So if you want to be intentional, let me know what you want this to be a focus of. If you want to be more intentional, if you feel that open to it. And if anybody wants to read me, all you have to do is hit my inbox, my email. It's in the description box. Let's see. Nothing in particular. Well, you got the 4 and the 8 anyway, so. And that kind of speaks to guided by my power doubled. And you know what that's from, if you remember that phrase. And it's kind of showing up here too. Alright. Focus on my stability. You know it's essential for us Tauruses. Okay. Well, let's see here. 1, shit. 2, good. Good. 3, really good. 4, oh yeah, yeah. 5, this is the year ahead. 6, wow, you got some good cards, clarifying. Really good cards. You are gonna have, oh my God. Yeah, sis, you got a really great spread for what's going on. This will be at least an hour and a half read right here. I'm telling you. And what I'm seeing. Let me slide these over a little bit. So we'll do a birthday read for you real quick. Let's take a look. All right, let's get some of that glare off. All right, Glare, this is what you got going on. Santa Muerte, and I want you to screenshot this so you can have a look at it later and let me know when you've screenshotted it for yourself. Leave me a little emoji down here. I don't care, 100% heart, whatever, and I'll keep it still. You got a lot of assistance on the other side. There is a lot talking to you right now. Your changes, your challenges, your it's all here. I kind of want to jump around because it feels like there's a lot of messages here in different areas. Like I was drawing down here, wishes coming true. Whatever you've been wishing on, it's going to take patience. This is slowing down and enjoying. This is enjoying the manifestation of things under the Santa Morte. Santa Morte is more about transitioning, but communion, and that's why I say you had the King of Swords there. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of I want to say guidance, even a father figure here, perhaps somebody in your bloodline could be speaking to you at this time. Somebody you can connect with um, ritualistically. Somebody you make their favorite dish or something, but something that you do to channel them. And then you got the veil with the Six of Cups, and that's why I say it's kind of heartfelt. This is somebody that you know. I'm gonna break this up into fours and honor that four energy, but and then you got 8, 8, 16, 7. So okay, all right, all right. But this is what this feels like. This is more of your spiritual side, what's going on spiritually with you. A transition of sorts as well, crossing over, things crossing over, somebody who's crossed over, but it feels like you're crossing um, over as well. And what I mean by that is, like a lot of people are dying, and a lot of people are not dying physically. And I'll get to why I'm saying that in a minute. But there's back and forth communication. There's reciprocity. It's like the more you talk to the other side, the more you ask. You remember the first card I pulled out for tonight was the Yellow Warrior. The more you question things, the more you ask, and using your intelligence to decipher these things. So this is sign symbols. Even these colors might mean something for you right here. But this feels like spiritual discipline as well, especially with that King of Swords. It's all about the mind, and it really goes back to your signature, your galactic signature, that evil of the mind, right? And we're gonna gloss in. I'm sure things are gonna come, especially after I put this phone down and start painting again. So we're gonna have a little reverb going on. But the change in perspective, there's victory in the way you change the way you view things. And it's directly related to this. All this is related, of course. I just separated it because it felt like different realms. Walking away and claiming your authority. It's it is a transition going on here, and it feels like more shift in your mind than anything else. But the heart is here as well. Okay, not a problem. Because I know you got fancies, but Santa Morte, because see, you're Five of Pentacles. You're walking away from something, but you're walking away with wisdom, whatever this transitional period is for you. However you're transitioning, you know best. But it's putting you in a place of authority, the Emperor, and that really is about taking action on whatever it is, because you got more. There's red here as well, more of that energy. And even these wands, these Six of Wands, they kind of feel like spirit guides, people walking in the same direction, probably soul tribe. Maybe even the circles you hang around in are changing, and you're having a different view on, who you're associating with because of this walking away. But whatever you're walking towards puts you in a place of, self authority, kind of standing 10 toes on business. But for you as well, being a feminine, the Emperor is more about your actions, taking action at this time. So it's like the more you do in a certain area or direction, the more success you have. And to tie it in with this is like having a council almost, a spiritual council. Like especially with these two, that's all about the other side. And it does feel like there's a masculine energy and perhaps a feminine energy as well, because we have both genders represented up there on the other side. And here we go. Um, you got nights, and you have two different nights here. You have the slowest night, and you have the fastest night when it comes to dreams and this beautiful Queen of Hearts energy, which is feels more like self-love, self-care, that kind of energy. It's a it feels like a contradiction, but if I was to sum it all up, it feels like temperance. It feels like temperance energy here with these two. When to enjoy and but this feels more like speech. This feels more like affirmation. It feels more like communication again, but with self, with the Queen of Hearts here. This is expressions of love. This is how you express verbally affirmations, self-talk, things of that nature. Perhaps even speaking more gently to yourself. And I'll explain why, because the next set is really what sets it off for me when I saw it. And the genie in the lamp, of course, be careful what you wish for as you talk. Whatever you do, do it out of this energy when you speak, especially when it comes to what you're wishing for at this time. And this is also speaking to the higher part of yourself, if you will. The genie in the lamp, of course, I always tell people the genie, the bottle, the lamp is the physical body. This is the real us, trapped inside of the physical body, so to speak. That part of you wants to really tell you to enjoy the steps, taking your time. This is gathering the details because this is a detail oriented night as well. You know, very sharp, just like this one. A lot of mental going on here. And pentacles. So this new beginning is like, you're not really gonna, it doesn't want you to rush. It wants you to enjoy the journey of it. Because you got pentacles up there as well with the five of pentacles. But, if you're still journaling and everything, this is a good time to gather all those moments, those little green skulls amongst all these white ones are like important life lessons or moments in time. This could be nostalgia as well. Taking what was really good about the past journey with you as far as lessons and whatever, you know what I'm saying? But things that kind of put you back in the driver's seat. Now, all this to say, it leads up to this. And Rain Dance has been coming out. She came out in the last collective reading, one of the two. But the World card, things are coming to an end. And this is why I say there's a lot of healing going on. These two cards, the Three of Swords in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. And this is like the rain. It's like washing away. It's like washing away any grief, any pain. Heart and mind again represented. The heart and the mind, just like up here. So these may actually be spirit guides that you have as well. I could see that as spirit guides. And they're operating in these two different areas, the heart and the mind, helping you close chapters of any kind of heartbreak in the past. And this is like the "oh woe was me" card right here. This is like sulking in the misery and all that. This because see that pavilion in the back. This pavilion in the back is also on the Four of Wands. It's the same pavilion in the Four of Wands, which is like stability and all that other. But this is like mourning the loss of something. But that's being cleansed out as well. And it's funny, I was thinking about the last time I cried, and I remember it maybe about a year ago. It was a really great cry, but recently I did it in the dream state, which was really wild. I don't think I've ever done it in the dream state, and I did it in the dream state. I was crying, letting stuff go. But the world and rain dance is a release. And these are in the reverse. So it's like now we can kind of squeeze these back together a little bit because they all relate. And the best thing for you really is to sit with this, knowing what is in your heart and in your mind at this time. You can really decipher some more messages, especially when you're talking about these guys. Like I said, this feels more like spirit guides as well. But I say these are also loved ones. I'm telling you because of this, because of Santa Muerte. That's like reverence. That's honoring. The ashe, the cigar and the libations. But this is also how you communicate with those individuals. So maybe there's, with that yellow warrior that came out. It really it is important the questions that you ask at this time. It's like um, the better the questions you ask, you know what I'm saying? The more powerful the question, the more powerful the answer. You're going to get the return, the quality of the question. You know what I'm saying? And the answer being in the question kind of thing. So it's not more so it's like what's going to happen. That's too vague. You understand what I'm saying? Um, this is more like what's the next step? What are some of the necessary steps or something? And this is where things kind of like flash on your timeline and kind of give you breadcrumbs. You know, um, programming your guides or figuring out the communication style, especially if these are new. If they're new, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like there's a different energy around you at this time, like you're not getting the same signs and symbols that you used to as far as guidance from the other side. Uh, for myself, it's always coins and feathers and shit like that. But now it's changing, it's changing where it's more direct, if that makes sense. And that's like speaking to them as if they were right next to you, sitting like you would conversate with with somebody that's here. You know what I'm saying? That's like talking to grandma. I'm like she's still here because she is, but just different, right? You know what I'm talking about. But again, more communication. So the genie and lamp, make a wish. The outcome of that, because there's going to be a lot in that. And this pentacle are kind of tied together because they're talking about patience. They're talking about walking a certain path, leaving things behind, but it's not like you're running from it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they don't want you to run from anything. Whatever comes up at this time is coming up to be released and bring it into certain things for you. So it's like take the time, because you remember in the when I did the shuffle and I split the cards, what was it? I saw the star twice, and the wheel of fortune popped up. You know what I'm saying? So that is your birthday reading. And like I said, you got great cards. And none of these came out in the reverse except for these two, which was great. Everything else was in the upright as far as what they're clarifying. And they're clarifying. I don't read reversals with Fancy's deck. Just other decks. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I use my shit. But change your perspective if you haven't. It's definitely more of a metamorphosis here again, coming out of a cocoon, based on how or being birthed again, because the baby flips upside down with the hanged man or woman. But I called it the woman card because of the chrysalis, the womb kind of energy, being born again. So it's like it's a transformation. Where you at? And Transformer would be the one who's been popping up, which is RC. Hit the wrong button. But don't rush this year. Don't rush the year. Don't rush the energy. Don't get ahead of yourself. And I really mean that because that came up in a reading is all week about just being present and being in the moment. Being present and being in the moment is really what's important right now. And making your moves and your decisions based on the moment. And that's because the old way of doing things is not working anymore for anybody. Even the clowns running this show, quote unquote, it's not working for them anymore. Nobody's falling for the old okey doke, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want me to believe a teacher drove all the way from California just to run through the lobby and get caught? Like, nah. That's the same with the catch up or the sniper thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I'm not falling for it. With guns and little steak knives and shit. You feel me? You're welcome. Like I said, happy birthday. It's the least I can do. But in essence, it's speaking about you. It's been like that for a lot of people are on that tip, but it's about coming back to yourself in a way. No, you don't. Get out of here. Damn termites. The flying termite season in NOLA. You go ahead and throw that porch light on if you want it. You go ahead. Thank goodness for the rain. We gotta deal with it tonight, but damn. All right. What else do we want to do with this tonight? If anybody else would like a card, if you're in the room, all you gotta do is ask. I get it now. While the iron is hot, so to speak. Yeah, that's looking better. Nice. is hiding back here? Ooh, that's nice. It's coming along. It's coming along just fine. Oh, thank you. There's a trick dog right there. What's this? Terracotta. All right. Appreciate you stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Weekend, excuse me. Gracias.